The ABC's Indonesia correspondent Matt Brown is in Jakarta and he joins us now. Matt, what's the latest?
Well, Indonesia's President, Susilo Bambang Yudhoyono, has just told the nation he's sent the head of Indonesia's disaster management agency to Banda Aceh, on the very northern tip of Sumatra, to deal with any crisis that might develop. The agency says that if there is going to be a tsunami, it's expected within the next hour. Thankfully, so far from Banda Aceh, no reports yet of any deaths or serious damage. Of course, that was the place that was so badly devastated by the 2004 Boxing Day tsunami. Heading further down the coast of West Sumatra to Padang, we're also told from people there that they felt the ground shake for several minutes, just as people did in Banda Aceh, but again, no serious damage or deaths yet. I guess the real worry, Jeremy, is probably the islands off the coast of Sumatra, along the southwest coast, which are a bit closer to this quake and much more vulnerable because obviously early warning systems aren't as good out there. We saw them actually devastated by a relatively small quake and tsunami in 2010.
Matt, give us an idea of where this quake has occurred, particularly in relation to the 2004 earthquake.
Yeah, it's not a bad reference point. This quake, the latest estimate is that it was around 434 kilometres southwest of Banda Aceh and around 30 or so kilometres into the Earth's crust, although I did hear a number just before coming on air that was even deeper than that. Now, that far out into the ocean floor has dropped away quite a lot compared to 2004. The epicentre then was 250 kilometres away from Banda Aceh, so much closer and much higher up in the Earth's crust. I'm not an expert on these things, but it's a lot further away from the main island of Sumatra and a lot deeper.
Of course, Matt, as you indicated, there is an early warning system now. I suppose that would have triggered some degree of panic, particularly in those towns that were devastated the last time.
That's right. In Banda Aceh, electricity went out for a while. It may still be out. People did panic a bit. There were traffic jams quickly formed in the town as people raced to find higher ground. The same thing was reported in Padang, further down the coast. But at least now there is this warning system, sirens blaring, messages in fact going out from mosque loudspeakers as well. So first of all, the good news, no massive casualties from the quake itself, which is different to 2004. And for now, at least, people in main population centres have been warned and have had a chance to get themselves to high ground.
Is there any indication, Matt, as you indicated, neither of us are experts in these matters, but is there any indication yet how severe this might be?
No, mate, I wouldn't want to speculate on it. I did see a report shortly before coming on air that authorities in India had issued a warning for a tsunami there and had predicted waves of some tens of metres. But I'd say even the experts might say to you now that they're just not sure what's going to happen, and we'll know in the very near future.
All right, Matt Brown reporting from Jakarta. Thank you for the update.